Huh?
Post really does. New casino game card. That's half the front page of today's Post.
Oh, yeah, that's the big important thing is their little gambling, their little try your luck. The papers here in New York, I'm sure your local papers in your city that you're from out there, hello, do this every so often. They have these little games of chance that the newspapers do. And I guess the Post is doing one based on poker. And then the Daily News has been doing this scratch-and-win game, which I pointed out as being this... The newspapers are so goddamn cheesy around here. You open up the Daily News to, like, page 2, and disguised as a news item is janitor wins in scratch-off game. And you're like, oh, what is this? And you start reading it, and you realize it's a fake news story just telling how this janitor won a Daily News scratch-off game. So they're using the newspaper, presenting this fake news as headline news here in their newspaper. So that's bugged me for a couple of months now. And yesterday, I guess, or Saturday was it, they have these game cards that come in the Saturday paper. You scratch off the numbers on these game cards that correspond to the numbers printed in the Daily News that day. And if you get 3 of the same numbers, amount prize, you win. That's how it works, like any scratch-off game. Well, people started looking at their numbers and scratching off the tickets, and lo and behold, a bunch of people ended up $10,000 and $100,000 winners. A shitload of people, including our own producer here, Eric. He is a $100,000 winner in the scratch-off game.
What?
Yeah. Well, it seems there was a misprint in the paper. When they printed the numbers you were supposed to scratch, the newspaper printed number 13, and it was supposed to be number 12. And number 13, in a lot of cases, was the last number you needed to win either $10,000 or $100,000. So a bunch of people won. The Daily News put out a statement saying there was an error. If you send in your winning ticket, it goes into a drawing. We'll pull one of the numbers out, and you'll win, I guess, some type of prize. Now, I've been watching the news, and I've seen some people that are complaining that they should be given the money.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the cameras for the news stations that are trying to get these angry people ended up in the Bronx and Harlem for some reason, and they are demanding... I want reparations.
They're demanding their $10,000, $100,000.
I want my $100,000, motherfucker.
There's how many people won?
Quite a few. I don't know a number, but it was quite a few.
Quite a few have won $100,000 each.
In one family, a person won and the grandmother won, and they were calling each other. I won $10,000. My God, Lordy, I won too. And I was listening to the news, and they are angry, and they want their goddamn money.
They should get it.
Why should they get it?
Because the paper, hey, look, too bad. Don't run something like that. You want to pass it off as news, and then it's like a lottery drawing.
I agree.
Too bad.
I agree, and I would agree, except for if you turn that card over, specifically
it says that?
has this scenario on the back, and if it happens, you will then put your ticket in a hat, and they will draw it out. It says it on the back. They have no right to this money.
Oh, okay.
I believe it might be a reading problem. If you flip it over and you can read the back, perhaps you'll realize that.
Did Eric have to apologize for his fuck you Ope at 12 o'clock in the morning call? I quit! Click!
Opie, you are a bum! He's trying to order a boat with 3 propellers. Easy come, easy go. I had it and I went with it. Me a bag of shells. Yeah, here it is. Look, she's crying. They got a woman on TV right now crying.
Because she thought she won.
I thought I won.
I can't wait.
Really see. I don't know if it's the news. Look, I don't know if it's the news's fault, but they really do focus on the African American people in cases like this.
Not really, man.
I have not seen a white person complaining about this yet.
Look, I don't know. I see so many more minorities buying these things.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about when you go to the store to get the actual tickets than whitey. It's simple as that.
It is true.
Is whitey buying? Of course. But whenever I just want to pay for my stupid newspapers and I have to wait, it's never a bunch of white people in front of me getting their scratch-off tickets.
Give me a 5 win for life.
Right, exactly.
I'll take that bingo.
I'll take 7 Lucky Charms.
Give me that Lucky 7 game.
Whatever.
I'll see a Lucky.
Lucky Charms.
And they got to scratch it on the counter right in front of you.
Yeah.
Can you move? I'm trying to buy something here.
And then the idiot with the pencil and filling out
the lotto.
God, I just want to pay for my newspapers.
The lotto. Are you sending in? Are you going to send in the ticket for the drawing now?
Yeah, and what they also said on the news, too, is that to file a claim with the insurance company
that backs
this up, so you do both.
Yeah.
Dude, they got a nightmare on their hands. Because you know what's going to happen? This is where it gets interesting. There's going to be a couple idiots that are going to come forward and go, hey, I thought I won $100,000, so I bought myself a Mercedes.
Oh, I went out.
Right.
I spent.
I went on a shopping spree.
So wait a minute, they just not paying attention to what it says on the back of the card.
Yeah.
They didn't read it.
They're not reading the back.
But there's going to be some opportunists out there, also known as a lawyer.
Yeah.
That's going to step forward and go, well, my client thought she really won $100,000, and she put a down payment on a brand new home and bought a boat and bought this and bought that.
Let me see the ticket. This thing is, this thing on the back has a disclaimer, and it says, if any game card submitted for verification, validation, if it's ineligible, if there was an error in the event of a printing, production, or other error, this was an error of an irregular game or an irregular game card occurs, neither the Daily News nor Blair, which is the insurance company, shall have any liability. If due to a printing, production, or other error, more prizes are awarded for any prize level than were meant to be awarded, a random drawing from among all verified prize cards will be made. That's right there. It says this situation. There was an error in printing, and you're out of luck. Send it in. Hopefully you'll win the drawing. But now you see people crying on TV, I thought I won. Where's mine? I won $100,000, 40 acres, and a mule.
Dude, the phones have exploded. Eric won, as you know, $100,000, right, Eric?
Yep.
And there's like 3 or 4 people on the line that won as well.
Oh, they won also?
Right. Here's another $100,000 winner.
Terry Schiavo won, I heard, too. Right. The winner. She smiled and everything, and now she's all depressed.
It's $100,000. I can't believe someone won $100,000.
Hey.
Oh, they're ripping us off.
Hey. Here. Send me up with this.
There you go.
Ira, what's up?
Ira.
It's funny. You gotta picture this. You wake up on a Saturday or Sunday morning,
and
I'm going through and I'm scratching off the numbers, and I check it the first time, and it says I won $100,000.
Oh boy!
So then what do? You go and you do it again. You just look at everything again, and you say, "Did I do the right numbers? Did I do this?"
Oh my God, that's really that is really bad.
Now I don't want to wake up the wife. I don't want to wake up the kids. I just want to sit there and look for a while because I'm sitting there going, "I can't be this stupid."
Right. Make absolutely sure.
So I'm sitting there one more time. I take a look at it. So now I'm walking around the house. I go, this can't be. It doesn't happen to me. So 10 minutes later, before I do anything, my friend calls. We played Hold'em the night before.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it because we're both in advertising. And he goes, you're not going to believe this, but I won $50,000. I go, well, you're not going to believe this. This whole thing is bullshit because there's no way we could both win.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
But can you imagine that feeling you get for 10, 15 minutes?
Oh, dude, were you thinking about what you can do with that money?
No, you know what? I really never believed it.
Right.
I'm just sitting there going, it's not like when you hit the lottery and you see the numbers. I just never believed it. I figured something was going to happen.
And that's why a lawyer will step forward. Now I got the angle.
What's the
angle? I thought I won $100,000. I'm all excited. I'm all freaked out. And now I'm depressed because I learned that I didn't actually win the $100,000.
Now I'm in massive depression.
I'm in massive depression. I need meds.
Yeah,
I'm seeing a doctor.
Everyone will send in the cards, and everyone will get $25 if they get that much.
But what about you? Aren't you going to file a suit? Don't you want yours?
Well, I'm going to submit, and whatever lawyer picks up the names, and if they file a class action, I'll go in on it.
Aren't you going to protest?
No, I don't think I got time to sit there and protest.
I saw some protesting going on.
Not that $100,000's not worth it. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's not going to, really change my life that much.
Did you actually feel better than your friend did because you didn't win $100,000 and he only didn't win 50? Were you making fun of him?
No, we were just sitting there going, we must be the two biggest schmucks in the world.
That's funny.
Very good. Yeah, it kind of brought it home when he was saying you scratch it, you look, and you don't know that there's been an error, so you're looking at the card, looking at the paper, really thinking you won.
But you know what they did wrong? The one thing they did do wrong that I saw on TV, and I think these people were right down in Brooklyn and the Bronx, is they had all day to just release something to the news stations. So that these people that really need, I mean, everybody could use 100,000, don't get me wrong.
Sure.
But, I mean, these people that could really use it to change their life, they could have knew about it yesterday. They didn't have to wait for the daily news to come out.
Yeah, they didn't. When did they inform people? Today?
They didn't inform anybody until they put it in the papers, Sunday morning's paper.
Wow.
They had all day Saturday. They knew they screwed up.
Right.
And they didn't go to any news station because they didn't want to admit the mistake.
Jesus.
Yeah, they were going to just probably try to hide.
I can't believe they really thought it would just blow over.
You know who doesn't care about $100,000 though? Opie.
Yeah.
He don't care. That's nothing to him.
That's really nothing.
Well,
Yeah.
if I had you guys' money.
He spends that on a dresser.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks.
All right, thank you. Let's go to Kyle in Jersey. Another $100,000 winner.
All right,
Anthony.
congratulations.
Kyle,
Hey,
what are you going to do with all the money?
no, I didn't win it. My girlfriend's father won it.
Oh.
And he's sitting there, he looks at it, he reads the paper the next day, I'm sitting there with him, and literally a tear comes out of his eye. It's a 75-year-old man. I just couldn't believe that this was all a lie, and that this wasn't true. He was, preparing for a getaway cruise, and just literally, put his head on the table for 20 minutes. I thought the dude was dead.
Oh, man.
Punching out.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Poor people. You got to figure that emotionally that could get to you a bit.
Yeah.
Especially if you could really use the money.
Good.
All of a sudden you scratch and you see that money and all your problems are solved in like one instant.
Well, Anthony, this reminds me of the time you and I gave away 100,000.
Well, it was $100,000.
Same thing.
100 grand.
That's right. Oh, very different thing, Jimmy, in this context.
Yeah, we were very smart.
If we said 100,000, we'd have been in big trouble.
We would have got sued, but we said 100 grand. You're right, Anthony. You're absolutely right.
Exactly.
And this is the winner of our 100 grand contest. Hi, who's this?
Hey, it's Craig from Waltham.
Hey, Craig, guess what?
Oh, did I win?
You are the 107th caller.
No way! Damn it, I won! I won! What, no way? You're kidding, right?
107th.
Oh, wow!
107th caller. Congratulations.
100 grand! Oh, my God!
You just won 100 grand, bro.
Oh, Jesus. Do you know what I'm going to do with that?
What are you going to do with the 100 grand?
Man, the first thing, I have this old... Oh, I cannot... Jeez, I got to...
Calm down. Calm yourself.
I am the winner! I'm the winner!
Well, what are you going to do with 100 grand, bro?
I got this... Oh, man, I got this box for a truck. I've got to get a new one. A new... Oh, that... Oh.
Wait, dude. How are you going to do that with a candy bar?
What?
How are you going to do that with a candy bar? We just gave you a 100 grand candy bar.
What do you mean?
We gave away 100 grand. It's a candy bar, bro. Congratulations.
What?
You just won a candy bar.
Hey, what the f***? I've been listening to f***ing radio for like 3 hours, man. You said 100 grand.
Yeah, 100 grand. We gave you a candy bar.
A candy
Congratulations, buddy.
Oh,
Bye.
you guys are a bunch of douchebags. Hey.
Congratulations, man. Uh-oh.
Like sands through the hourglass.
Let's go right back to the phones. There's a doctor on the line from New York City. It's Jay. Jay, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how you doing?
You're a doctor?
Yeah, man. Listen, a patient of mine came in yesterday. He just complained a little bit of chest pain. He didn't come in for that ailment, actually, but he did relate to me that he lost the lottery. I read about it in the paper and just started complaining about chest pain. So we gave him a nitroglycerin and checked his EKG. He was okay, but he was the next, teacher. And all these teachers, I tell you, when they get to be about 40, they just go nuts and get depressed. And this just sent him over the edge. I could see him coming back later on for a little.
Wait, so the guy claimed.
What's that?
The guy claimed that he won this Daily News scratch-off game, and then realized he didn't win, so he came in for chest pains.
Yeah, well, he was coming in anyway, but then he started complaining about his chest pain. I didn't even know about the lottery thing.
Mark my word, though, dude. Mark my word. Someone's going to come forward and say, this caused some stress, and now they got problems, and that's why they're going to sue, and you'll see.
It's only a matter of time, right? Okay, guys, punching out. Enjoying the show.
All right, thank you. Sean in Rockland. What's up, Sean?
What's up, guys?
Hey.
What about the poor son of a bitch that went to his paper on Saturday morning and had 12, thought he lost and threw out the ticket?
Oh,
yeah,
there's another angle.
Angle. They said it was supposed to be 12 instead of 13. What about the guy who might have won if he had scratched off the
There
12?
are people out there that won and have no idea because, they do what most of us do.
Right.
This is a loser, and just throw it away.
Throw it away.
And you're not really, well, maybe some of them, had their numbers written down, whatever, but...
There's a case in court right now about this lottery guy bought a lottery ticket, scratched it off, or it wasn't a scratch-off ticket, it was like a lotto ticket, went to the guy at the register to check it, and the guy said, no, this isn't a $50 winner, or something like that. Give him the ticket back, and the guy threw it away. A woman grabbed the ticket out of the trash and had it checked at some other place, and it was a $100,000 winner. So now she got the money, because the ticket's in her possession, and they're filing suit against the store and the lottery commission and everything else because the guy said it wasn't a $50. The guy had only checked it to see if it was a $50 winner or something like that, and it turned out to be a lot more. And oops, that one's going to be in court. Oops. Ooh. And they had to give it to the woman. The thing about the lottery, if you have the ticket, that's it. You're the guy with the ticket. You win. It's really hard to fight that if you don't actually have possession of the ticket.
I don't believe it's a misprint either. If you have one number to get right, how do you print that wrong when you know people are thinking they win $100,000? How do you not do that correctly?
Yeah, that's the one number you really got to watch.
I don't buy it.
I totally buy it.
Really?
It's incompetence.
I don't know, man. That sounds like a publicity stunt.
Could be a stunt. They could have worked it through in their head and gone, you know something?
We're all talking about it.
Let's keep our minds open here a little bit. Yeah, it's all
right
now.
Said, we have it on the back. We wrote that, we have a disclaimer, and the disclaimer says this situation exactly.
Oh.
It's kind of a way to drum up some, and I wouldn't put it past these scumbag rags.
Then again, it's really negative publicity, though. It's really awful publicity.
It's not sex in a church publicity.
Well, no, it's not that good.
Hey, Lenny, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Listen, I just wanted to call up and say that my aunt actually won like $1 million on one of them scratch-offs. It was like the Millennium Series.
Okay.
And she actually threw it in the garbage because she scratched off one of the winning spaces, and it was supposed to be just one, and she thought she had to match 3 of them, so she threw it in the garbage.
How do you not kill yourself at that point? Wow.
Yeah, I know. We went back to that place, and we were going through the trash can, trying to offer people money to help us out, and it just didn't work. So, hey, listen, is Norton with you guys? Norton, you there?
I'm right here, mister.
Oh.
Must have disconnected.
He did kind of get you.
I think he got you, bro. He got you good, too.
All right, I don't know.
Hawk?
You were all wanting and stuff, like, oh, I'm important.
No.
He wants to talk to me personally.
I thought maybe he wanted to ask some questions about I don't know.